Welcome to this guided sleep meditation. This meditation helps relax your body, slow racing thoughts, and gently ease you into deeper rest. Get comfortable in bed and simply follow my voice. If your mind wanders or you fall asleep, that's perfectly okay. If you feel comfortable, leave a comment and tell me where you're listening from tonight. You can share your city, state, or country. I'd love to hear from you. Now allow your body to get comfortable in the way it's asking for. You can adjust your pillow, shift your shoulders, or pull your blanket a little closer, as if you're letting comfort meet you right where you are. There is no perfect position tonight, only the position that feels supportive and kind. If it feels safe, allow your eyes to close. And if you'd rather keep them open, let your gaze soften and unfocus, as if you're looking at the world through warm candlelight. Either way, you are welcome here exactly as you are. Take a moment to notice the surface beneath you. Notice how it holds you without effort, without judgment, and without needing you to be anything other than human. Let that support send a message to your nervous system that you can begin to soften. Now bring your attention to your breath. You do not need to change it. You do not need to control it. Just notice the inhale as it arrives, and notice the exhale as it leaves. Let's take one slow breath together. Inhale gently through your nose, calm and unhurried. Exhale softly through your mouth, like a quiet sigh that tells your body the day can begin to fade. Again, inhale in a way that feels natural, as if you're inviting in comfort. Exhale longer than the inhale, as if you are setting down a weight you've been carrying. One more time, inhale softly without effort. Exhale slowly, allowing your shoulders to drop just a little more as the breath leaves. If your mind feels busy tonight, you are not doing anything wrong. A busy mind is often a mind that has been carrying a lot. You don't have to fight your thoughts, and you don't have to push them away. You can notice them and let them drift by like clouds moving slowly across the sky. Each time you notice you've wandered into thinking, simply return. Return to your breath. Return to my voice. Return to the feeling of being supported. Tonight is not a performance. Tonight is a soft landing. You do not need to earn rest by being perfect, productive, or strong. You deserve rest because you are human and because you have made it through another day. Now let's begin to relax the face. Allow your forehead to smooth, as if gentle warmth is melting tension from the inside out. Relax the muscles around your eyes, letting them soften like curtains closing at the end of the day. Let your cheeks loosen and allow your lips to rest in a comfortable, neutral way. Bring awareness to your jaw. Let your teeth separate slightly and allow the jaw to unclench, even if it's only a small release. Notice your tongue and let it rest gently without effort. If you feel your jaw tighten again, you can soften again, patiently. Now bring your attention to your neck and throat. This area can hold unspoken words, swallowed stress, and the pressure to keep going. Tonight, you do not need to hold any of that. Let your throat soften and let your neck release, as if your head can truly rest. Now your shoulders. Let them drop away from your ears. Imagine your shoulders melting downward, like snow warming into water under gentle sunlight. With each exhale, allow them to sink a little deeper into comfort. Let the relaxation move down into your arms. Soften your upper arms. Relax your elbows. Allow your forearms to feel pleasantly heavy. Now soften your hands and let your fingers uncurl slowly, like petals opening without effort. Bring awareness to your chest. Notice the gentle rise and fall as you breathe. There is nothing you need to prove right now, and there is nothing you need to hold tightly. If your chest feels tense, imagine your breath creating a little more space on the inhale. And on the exhale, imagine any tightness loosening, little by little. Now bring your attention to your heart. Whatever your heart is carrying tonight is allowed to be here. If your heart feels tender, it deserves gentleness. If your heart feels heavy, it deserves rest. If your heart feels restless, we can meet that restlessness with kindness. Now soften your belly. Many people hold tension here without realizing it, bracing as if something might happen. Tonight, you do not need to brace. Let your belly relax and allow your breath to move through it like a warm glow, expanding and settling. Bring awareness to your lower back. If you notice tightness, imagine the surface beneath you supporting you completely. You do not need to hold yourself up right now. You are allowed to be supported. Now relax your hips and pelvis. This is a place where stress often gathers, especially after a long day of pushing through. Invite your hips to soften and let them feel heavier, wider, and more grounded. Let the softness move down into your thighs. Let your thighs relax. Let your knees loosen. Let your calves soften, releasing the effort of standing, walking, and carrying yourself through the day. Now bring awareness to your ankles and feet. Let your feet rest naturally, without tension. Allow your toes to loosen, and imagine warmth reaching all the way to the tips of them. Take a slow breath in. And let it out gently, as if the exhale is smoothing the edges of the day. Take another slow breath in. And exhale longer, letting the exhale be a signal that you are safe now. Now imagine that your day is something you can set down. like a bag you've been carrying, full of responsibilities, conversations, worries, and unfinished tasks. In your mind, gently place that bag outside the door of this moment. It can wait until tomorrow, and you do not have to carry it tonight. If your mind tries to pull you back into planning, you can respond with kindness. You can silently say, "Thank you, mind, but we are resting now." If your mind tries to replay something from earlier, you can offer the same kindness and return to your breath. Now we are going to help your nervous system remember what calm can feel like. Not by forcing anything, but by giving your body gentle signals of safety. You are here. You are supported. You are allowed to slow down. If it feels comforting, place one hand on your chest or your belly. Feel the warmth of your hand and let it be a simple gesture of care. You can imagine it as a quiet message that says, "I'm here with you and you're not alone." Now let's breathe in a calming rhythm. Inhale slowly in your own pace, letting the breath arrive like a gentle wave. Exhale slowly, letting the breath leave like the wave returning to the sea. If counting feels stressful, you can release counting and simply breathe softly. Inhale, as if you are breathing in comfort. Exhale, as if you are breathing out pressure. Inhale, as if you are inviting in softness. Exhale, as if you are letting go of urgency. Now imagine a gentle light above your head. It is not bright or harsh. It is warm and soft, like moonlight filtering through a window or a dim lamp glowing in a quiet room. This light begins to drift down slowly. It touches the top of your head, and you feel a subtle release, as if the mind can loosen its grip. It moves down your forehead, smoothing worry. It relaxes your temples where tension often hides. The light glides over your eyes, soothing them. It softens your cheeks. It warms your jaw, inviting it to unclench even more. The light slides down your neck and into your shoulders. It feels steady and reassuring, like a gentle hand reminding you that you are safe. With each breath out, your shoulders sink deeper into comfort. The light flows down your arms, through your elbows, into your forearms, and into your hands. Your palms soften. Your fingers relax. Your hands feel calmer, as if they can finally stop holding everything up. Now the light spreads into your chest and around your heart. It brings comfort without pressure and warmth without demand. Your heart can rest inside this gentle glow exactly as it is. The light drifts down into your belly. It softens the place where you've been bracing. It warms your lower back. It relaxes your hips. and it continues down through your legs. The light flows down your thighs, calming them. It eases your knees. It softens your calves, releasing effort. And it settles into your feet, filling them with warmth. Now imagine that this light stays with you. It is not something you have to chase or earn. It is simply comfort, available to you in this moment. If thoughts appear, let them appear without wrestling them. If feelings rise, let them rise without needing to solve them tonight. You can allow everything to exist while still choosing rest. Now let's set a simple intention for tonight. Nothing complicated, only something kind. You might say, "Tonight I choose rest." You might say, "Tonight I release what I cannot control." You might say, "Tonight I am safe in this moment." Pick one gently and let it settle inside you like a warm ember. You do not need to force yourself to believe it perfectly. You only need to offer it softly, like a blanket laid over the mind. Now here is something important to remember. Sleep is not something you have to force. Sleep is something you allow, the way you allow your shoulders to drop and your breath to slow. We are simply creating the conditions where rest can arrive naturally, like nightfall arriving when the sky is ready. If you fall asleep during this introduction, that is wonderful. If you stay awake for a while, that is still healing, because your nervous system is learning what safety feels like. Either way, you are doing enough simply by being here. Now imagine a place that feels comforting to you. It might be a cozy room with warm lighting and a soft blanket. It might be a quiet cabin where you can hear gentle rain on the roof. It might be a calm beach at night where waves move in and out like breathing. There is no need to choose the perfect image, because your mind already knows what feels safe. In that place, there is no rush. In that place, you do not have to explain yourself. In that place, you can simply exist and be held by the quiet. Let your body borrow that feeling of peace, even if your day felt hectic. Now we'll do a gentle scan one more time, not to fix anything, but to offer kindness. Soften your forehead again. Relax around your eyes again. Unclench your jaw again. Lower your shoulders again. Soften your belly again. Relax your hips again. Let your legs and feet rest again. Notice how repetition can be soothing. Notice how each gentle reminder gives your body another chance to let go. You do not have to relax all at once. You can relax in layers, slowly and patiently. like settling into a bed that becomes warmer the longer you stay. Take a slow inhale. Take a long, gentle exhale. As we continue, you can let your body sink a little deeper. You can let your thoughts become quieter in the background, like a radio turning down until it's barely there. You can let your breathing become slower, not because you force it, but because your body remembers how to settle. You are allowed to rest now. You are allowed to soften now. You are allowed to let the night hold you now. You're doing wonderful. You're here with me, and you're letting yourself soften, one breath at a time. Even if your mind is still floating with thoughts, even if your body is still unwinding, you are still doing enough. This is not a race to fall asleep. This is an invitation to drift gently and patiently toward rest. Take a slow, easy inhale. And let it out like a quiet release, as if the exhale is smoothing the day out of your muscles. Take another inhale, soft and natural. And exhale longer, letting your shoulders sink a little deeper into comfort. If you notice any tension in your face, let it melt again. Allow your forehead to smooth. Let the muscles around your eyes soften, as if they are settling into warm darkness. Relax your jaw with a gentle unclenching and allow your tongue to rest comfortably. Now bring your attention to the steady support beneath you. The bed, the couch, the pillow, the blanket, all holding you without asking anything of you. You do not need to hold yourself up right now. You are allowed to be supported. Imagine that with each breath out, your body becomes heavier in the most comforting way. Not heavy like burden, but heavy like warmth, like softness, like sinking into a safe nest. Let that heaviness move from the top of your head down through your neck and shoulders. Let it travel slowly through your arms, into your elbows, down into your forearms, and into your hands. Your hands can rest now, with nothing to hold, nothing to solve, and nothing to prepare. You're doing wonderful. If your thoughts are still circling, you can simply notice them and let them pass. You do not have to chase them, and you do not have to answer them. You can imagine each thought like a small leaf floating along a stream, and you can let the stream carry it away. Now let's gently step into a sleepy journey together. Imagine that you are standing in a quiet place at night, where the air feels soft and calm. The sky above you is deep and dark, like velvet, and the stars are scattered gently, like tiny lanterns in the distance. There is no urgency here. There is no schedule here. There is only the slow, steady rhythm of night. In front of you, There is a path. It is not a difficult path, and it is not steep. It is a smooth, welcoming trail, lined with soft grasses and quiet, sleeping flowers. As you begin to walk, your steps are unhurried. Each step feels like a gentle signal to your body that it is safe to let go. With every slow step, you feel the muscles in your legs relaxing even more. Your thighs soften. Your knees loosen. Your calves release the last effort of the day. And your feet feel supported, steady, and calm. You're doing wonderful. You don't have to picture anything perfectly. You can let the details be fuzzy and dreamy, because this is sleep space now. The only thing that matters is the feeling of ease you are creating. As you continue along the path, you notice a gentle glow ahead. It is warm and soft, like candlelight behind a window. The glow does not demand your attention. It simply invites you closer. And as you approach, you see a small, cozy resting place waiting for you. It might be a little cabin tucked among trees. It might be a quiet garden room with gauzy curtains moving in a gentle breeze. It might be a lantern-lit nook beneath a wide, starry sky. Whatever it is, it feels safe. It feels warm. It feels like it was made for rest. You step inside and the air feels calm against your skin. There is a soft place for you to lie down, perfectly arranged, as if the night itself prepared it for you. A blanket that feels like gentle clouds. A pillow that supports your head in the most comforting way. And quiet all around, like a hush that wraps you up. Now imagine yourself settling into that cozy place. Feel how your body relaxes the moment you allow yourself to be held. Feel your shoulders sink. Feel your chest soften. Feel your belly relax, no longer bracing, no longer holding tension. Take a slow breath in. And let it out as if you are exhaling into the pillow and into the blanket. Take another slow breath in. And exhale, letting your hips and legs grow heavier and more settled. You're doing wonderful. If the mind tries to pull you back into the day, you can let the day stay outside this cozy place. You can imagine a gentle door closing, not with force, but with kindness. The day can wait. Tomorrow can wait. This moment is for rest. Now, notice the quiet sounds of this sleepy place. Maybe there is distant rain tapping softly like tiny fingertips on a window. Maybe there is a gentle breeze moving through leaves. Maybe there is only silence, thick and peaceful like a soft blanket for the mind. Let those sounds or that silence soothe you. Let them remind you that nothing is required of you right now. Now we are going to move even deeper into sleepiness with a gentle counting drift. Not a counting you have to do perfectly, just a soft rhythm you can follow. On the inhale, you can imagine a slow wave rising. On the exhale, you can imagine the wave settling back down. Inhale and feel the wave rise. Exhale and feel it settle. Inhale again, calm and slow. Exhale again, longer and softer. Each exhale is a little deeper. Each exhale is a little quieter. Each exhale is a little more letting go. You're doing wonderful. Even if you don't feel sleepy yet, you are planting the seeds of sleep with every breath. Your body knows what to do. Your nervous system knows how to settle when it feels safe. Now imagine that above you the stars are gently shimmering. Not bright, not sharp, just softly twinkling like tiny lights that blink slowly to lull you. One star blinks and you exhale. Another star blinks and you exhale again. And with each blink, your thoughts grow softer and farther away. If you want, you can imagine a kind, sleepy figure nearby. Not someone you have to talk to, not someone who needs anything. Just a gentle presence, like the night itself. It sits quietly and keeps watch, so you do not have to. You are safe. You are protected. You are allowed to let go. Now let's soften the body again in a slow wave from head to toe. Soften the forehead. Relax the eyes. Release the jaw. Drop the shoulders. Soften the chest. Relax the belly. Let the hips be heavy. Let the legs rest. Let the feet be still and warm. You're doing wonderful. You can let yourself drift now, even if you still hear the world around you. Even if you still notice small thoughts. You can drift anyway. Now imagine your mind as a quiet room with dim lights. In the corners of the room, there may be a few little sparks of thought. But you do not have to pick them up. You can let them flicker and fade on their own. With each slow breath, the room grows darker and calmer. With each slow breath, the thoughts lose their brightness. With each slow breath, you feel yourself sinking into deeper quiet. Now, in your cozy resting place, imagine a gentle blanket of nighttime settling over you. It is not heavy in an uncomfortable way. It is the kind of weight that says, you can rest now. Like a comforting hug that does not squeeze, but simply holds. Take another slow inhale. Exhale and let your body sink. Inhale again. Exhale and let your mind drift. You're doing wonderful. You are letting yourself come home to sleep. Now imagine that the path you walked earlier is far behind you. The day is far behind you too. And all that remains is the gentle pulse of breathing. And out. If you feel yourself on the edge of sleep, you can let go of listening closely. You can let my voice become part of the background, like distant rain. You can let the words blur into softness. If you are still awake, that is okay too. We will keep drifting together. We will keep easing the body into stillness. Now imagine that a gentle tide is moving through you. On the inhale, the tide rises slightly. On the exhale, the tide pulls you deeper into rest. Inhale, a gentle rise. Exhale, a gentle sinking. Inhale again, like a quiet wave. Exhale again, letting everything soften. You're doing wonderful. Your body is learning that it can relax fully. Your mind is learning that it can be quiet without losing safety. Now imagine that the stars above you begin to blur, as if your dream world is approaching. The lights become softer. The edges of things become less sharp. And you feel yourself drifting, like a feather settling down, down, down. Let the breath be slow. Let the body be still. Let the mind float without gripping. And if you'd like, you can whisper one gentle phrase inside your mind. You can say, "I am safe." You can say, "I can rest." You can say, "It is okay to let go." Repeat it slowly, like a lullaby for your thoughts. And let the meaning sink into you. You're doing wonderful. And now you can let yourself drift even deeper, without effort, without force, and without needing to do anything else. Just drift. Just soften. Just rest. Take one last slow inhale. And exhale gently, as if you are disappearing into sleep.